more local coverage. Who should pay for your students' field trips? There's a bit of a gray area now across the state.
Yeah, it certainly is. And today, lawmakers on Smith Hill, they're meeting to discuss a pair of bills that could bring some answers to parents. Brandon Truitt is joining us now with more on what's on the table.
Patrick, Danielle, good morning. Who doesn't remember some of those classic grade school field trips, whether it was to Slater Mill in Pawtucket, maybe the Patriots Hall of Fame, or maybe even the zoo? But who and how it's all paid for, well, that is a little less clear. This all stems from some guidance sent down from the Department of Education just last year, stating that public school districts could no longer charge students to participate in field trips. Now, some point out that the rule has caused some schools to just cancel field trips altogether. Representative Joseph McNamara with Warwick, in Warwick, chairs the Committee of Health, Education, and Welfare. He introduced a bill that would allow for some changes. Now, the proposed legislation would undo restrictions that were put in place last year by the previous state education commissioner. Districts would be allowed to request money from parents for field trips or school events such as dances. The bill would also allow for fundraising for school-sponsored events. Ultimately, though, parents would not be forced to have to pay up. Now, the committee also slated to take up a second bill that is in response to the one I just described. It states that if parents are asked to pay for this, if schools ask for requested money, that ultimately schools would pay for students who can't afford it. We're live in Providence. Brandon Truitt, Eyewitness News.